Hey, look who's here. Yeah, our little Spitfire. I forgot what her name was. Oh, Billie Jean. So, our little Billie Jean. It's been a long time since she's been on camera, right? And the reason for that was because she was away for a few weeks. She was in a paint shop for a repair on the hood, on the bonnet over here, if you remember. I had a little accident in the spring, so I drove her the whole summer with a crack on the bonnet and a couple more scratches. And finally, I managed to take it to a paint shop, and they repainted. Actually, they had to repaint the whole bonnet, also the side of the door, the other side. I'll show you in a little while. So if you notice, she's missing the trim rings around the headlights. She's missing the moldings here on top of the bonnet. So we'll have to install them today. Okay, I'm not gonna show too many details today because there's no point. So it's gonna be a short video, so you have to watch it fast, okay? So the problem was right here on the nose. A girl in my garage pushed it with her, she has an Acura, and made a mess there. Anyways, so now they repainted the whole, they had to repaint the whole bonnet. And that was good because also I had a big run over here from my friend Carlos when he painted it. Friend, you know. And yeah, there were a couple of scratches here on the side as well. There were scratches on the door. There was even a big hole. Maybe some of you know that I had a big hole over there on the seal. Again, some heritage from Carlos, and there was a hole there, so they fixed that as well. And because the seal is one piece with the fender, they painted even this fender here. So they took off the bumper, which is in the trunk, and I'll have to install it today too. And then we'll be able to drive it home and park it away from for the winter. Now, even though it is winter already outside, we had a good amount of snow last week. Now it is almost gone. So yesterday it was dry outside and I was able to drive it from the paint shop to here. But now, unfortunately today it's raining. So it's not very good time to drive her home. So we will see, we will get her ready, and one of these days we might drive her home. You see there's still snow there around the cars. One of these days, hopefully, if the road's dry, we're gonna drive her home. If not, unfortunately, we'll have to bother Chef Tash and take her home with the trailer. But yeah, we'll have to take her home because there's no room here in the shop. We have also the 73 TR6 over there, and we'll have some more. Actually, we'll have 2 buses here in the next 2 weeks, so they're gonna take a good amount of space here. So, unfortunately, we'll have to take her home to make room and to be safe also, because here in the shop it's not very safe environment for freshly painted cars. So, let's get to her. Like I said, I'm not going to show you all the details. I'll show you maybe when she's done. So yeah, we're going to have to install the trim here, the moldings, the trim rings here. We have to make sure all the lights work because they had to take them out and they installed them, so I'm not even sure if they work or what's the situation, so we're gonna test them. We're gonna have to fix the gasket inside. They took off the door gasket, you see over there, so because I had a hole right here. What happened was the door was touching there when I was restoring the car. And then Carlos was doing the bodywork, and he said, "Don't worry, I'm gonna fix that." And 10 minutes later, it was fixed. I didn't even see what he did, and I was really surprised that he fixed it so fast. And I thought that he banged the metal down or whatever. I don't know what he did. But it turns out that obviously he ground the metal down, he opened the hole, and he just covered it with body filler. And just a few months later, a big crack formed, and then the body filler disappeared, and there was actually a hole there. So I don't know if anybody of you noticed before. I wasn't showing it, of course, but it was there all that time. When I was taking the car to car shows, there was a big hole over there and nobody noticed that. I hope. Or maybe people were noticing it, but nobody said anything. But whatever. So they fixed that for me. They welded it, I hope. I don't know. At least that's what they said. But I don't know. We'll see. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna have to install the gasket back. Obviously I have to clean it because it's all dirty now inside and everything. And then we're gonna take her home. I think they took the door off because the door is sticking a little bit far out, or maybe they just removed the striker. I don't know, so I'm gonna have to look at that and make sure that it closes and the door goes a little bit further in. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Not much work, and then we're gonna go back to our GT6 over there. Alright, she's all done. That didn't take long. Installed the trim rings, installed the moldings, the chrome moldings, and cleaned her up quickly. Not too much because she's gonna get dusty again. Installed the rear bumper, and she's ready now to go for hibernation. For not too long, because what is it now? It's end of November, so December, January, February, March, and hopefully from April she's gonna be out on the road again. So 4 months, baby. 4 months and you're gonna be out on the road again. So that's gonna be it. I guess I'm gonna add to this the trip home, and then I'm gonna post the video. I'm not gonna post it right away, so there's something for you to watch. All right, here she is, nicely parked in her winter garage between her sister over there at the back and her other sister at the front. So that's gonna be it for her for this season. It ended late, but that's good because there's only what, 1, 2, 3, 4 months probably. 4 months she's gonna be sleeping here, and then she's gonna be out on the road again. So good night, honey. See you soon.